What's going on, Sim community? I know we got a lot of new Sim community racers out there, new people to the Sim community that just got them a rig and you know is off and racing. So I figure I'd give everybody a little trick and tips on what's one thing you should definitely have inside your rig. This is Andre's jet seat here, and it will add the immersion that you need if you have a static rig. Because most people's not going to be able to afford a motion platform with the traction control and different things right off the gate. Where you can tell when the car is slipping, you can feel, gives you added more immersion to the car to help you out on the track. And Andre's jet seat can give you that same added immersion. Now, when I started off in sim racing some years back, when I actually decided, oh well, we're gonna get up and running, because we didn't have wheels since the 2000s, 90s. Uh, I wanted to get a little added immersion, so I looked into the butt kickers. Let's just take a look at the butt kickers. The butt kicker you can find between 169 and $200. Here's a butt kicker right here. 169, 200. Let's just click on it. This gets everything with the butt kicker here. Should get the amp. Goes with it. You get the butt kicker, of course, and as you can see, here's somebody who has it pasted onto their chassis, and that is the butt kicker. But the problem with the butt kicker was being untried over other buddies' houses and things like that. When you in somebody else's if they in the car next to you and they you hear their engine, you feel it coming through your butt kicker too, and I didn't want that. So I looked around and I found these guys right here, Realitas 4 Force. Now these are the two companies that make pretty much the jet seat. This is called a jet seat. That's called the 4 Force. But these are the ones that actually come with the different little base shakers, should I say, instead of getting one for the 169, the 200, and you have no control over what you feel. As you can see, he runs the Sim Shaker wheels, the Sim Shaker wings, because people use this for flight and racing. And as you can see, he has the Sim Shaker wheel software too. But I did order from Realitas because they were the first ones that I actually seen. So I did order from them, and then about a month later, they hit me back and said that they were out. They were out of stock. So of course I'm upset. They did give my money back, so that was no problem. They did give me my money back, so that was no problem. But I did want the seats. I cared more about the product than I did the money. But if you can't get the product, of course you want your money back. So they sent me my money back, and of course I went to still searching, and I come across Andre's shop. The Andre shop, after doing a lot of, you know, different investigation, Andre makes the jet seat. Well, right now it looks like he has a different little sets of like little jet pads, jet seats, or whatever And here you see the sim shaker wheels, the sim shaker wings. Let me see if I can go switch it over, because y'all looking at Ruby's. Ruby's is in Russia. Andre is in Russia. Okay. So these must be new and improved, because these are 231. So I got mine for 189, what it was. So I went with Andre and the jet seat. Now, as like I said, as we went through, and I used Andre, he, and you get the sim shaker wheels. As you come upon further, you notice that Andre is the guy who makes the sim shaker wheel software. You see, he's copyrighted. He makes the software. So, which is smart from Realitest, because they just like, okay, we make some seats too. He already has the software. It's up and running. We'll just use his software. So even when you get to Realitest, I still would be dealing with Andre directly, because he makes the software. So me, of course, finding that out, I'm happy that I went to get a jet seat, because he makes the software right off. But Realitest, don't get me wrong, I do want to try out one of you guys' seats. So if you guys could send me a seat, I would very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Since I didn't get the first one the first time around, this was a couple years ago too, I tell you that. But still, you guys could definitely send me a seat. I would love to put it through the test. But in the software here with the Sim Shaker wheels, you see it has pretty much every sim racing title. American Truck Sim, ACC, Set of Course, Automobile Vista, Dirt 4, Dirt Rallies, the Euro Truck Simulators, all the F116s from 2016 to 2019, the Forza Motorsports, iRacing, Kartcraft, Project Cars 1 and 2, Race Room, R Factor 2, and then Automobile Vista 2. It does work also. It does work also, because if I'm not mistaken, I seen something in the software. Yeah. So, and as you can see, Andre definitely keeps everything up to date. Everything up to date. Yeah. So on this too, you can run. I think like the little project cars or something. Change the project cars too, like I was saying, advanced option, and you can figure the rest of it out as you read through it. So yes, Andre has the software, the same software that they use, which small world, you find out one product still uses the other product too. It's just how the world works sometimes. So inside the software, let's just start it up a little bit so we can take a look. Well, you have different little things in here in the software. You see, I got the Jet Seat Race Edition. You can test it, feel what your little bucket can feel like. You got the Game Tricks Jet Seat. This is another version of it. Base Shake, you got the Realitest, like I said. So they using the same software. Now you got the engine beat. You can change if you want to feel basically, your engine, how, you can, I turn it off. I care less about that. The gear shift, I got it about 15%, just in case I don't want to miss a gear or something. I want to be able to feel, what's going on. Damage, not too high. 36%, I feel like that's a good, to feel somebody bump me, tap me, I want to be able to feel it. Road bumps, that needs not to be said, 50%. Some people may rock it a little bit higher. They want to know more of what the bumps they feel. You got the wheel slip. Feel like, to me, 50% is good. You can change that, lower it. acceleration, taking off, or feeling when you hitting that gas. I feel like 30% is good. I don't need over too many things going through. Now the deceleration I do want, because I want to know when I'm braking hard, when I'm maybe getting ready to lock up the tires. Uh, that's important. Braking is very important in sim racing. So to get added detail and feedback is excellent. The acceleration, I got that at like 40%, just because when I come around the corner or something and getting ready to mash the acceleration, I want to know if I'm too heavy on the acceleration so I don't spin out. Or if you're in the sim world, you don't watch people come around the corner, they hit that gas. You done did it yourself. Hit the gas a little bit too fast, and there you go. You're around the corner, spent out. And the road surface, 50%. All these is subject to whatever the person wants. They may want 70% road surface, 70% road bumps. They may only want 15% damage. Then you got for people that maybe like to run super hard, super fast. You got tire wear, so they could, if they running hard, they want to know immediately when them tires is going right out through the get go. And this is just a little software that Andre definitely gives you with getting the jet seat. You got other little things, tire lock. See, I got mine at 38%. Different things, probably this was, you seen that, telemetry. These are just little things you get with the jet seat. Then on top of that, let's just say you done had a long race, you done been, let's say, an hour race or whatever it is. In Andre's, you could come in here and you can set your massager and get you a nice massage after you done got done racing. Relax a little bit, relax the muscles, get yourself ready for the next race. So you can come over here and you can feel them right off the gate through the whole pad. You can feel through the whole pad. And in the game seat, you got your 8 Trent, you got 2 here, okay, 2 here, 2 here, and you got 2 here in the front, 2 here in the front. It definitely feels good, let me tell you that. It definitely feels good when you get that massage. So just add a little bonus, little things that you get with the jet seat. Just add a little bonus. And if you feel like something's wrong or anything, it has a control panel too. You can manually control. You got the sound if you want to use a sound card to make it even more. And you can test the different little zones. Different little zones of the jet seat. Now let me say this to a lot of people. Just because you get the jet seat, it's not saying that you're not going to make mistakes. It's not saying, oh, I'm never going to go off the track or anything like that. Yes, a mistake is a mistake. You could go off the track just like anybody else on the track. But what it's going to help is it's going to eliminate you making maybe so many mistakes. Maybe helping if you lose it. If I lose it, I can catch it and get back going. It's not maybe a total, oh, I lost it and now I'm about to spin. No, maybe I lost it I can feel what's going on. I know what the right tire is doing. I know what the left tire is doing. I maybe could correct whatever the situation is and get back to rolling. That's what it does. It adds added immersion. It adds what the car is actually doing out there. What are you feeling out there? You get some type of feedback more than what you get from just your steering wheel. I recommend this to any sim racer. If anybody got a static, this is what you need. This is exactly what you need. And like I said, any stagnant rig, I feel like, you know, now I built my little rig. I go into this into detail a little bit more. I definitely rock the VR and things like that. New Thrustmaster pedals, loving them. I got a little, I should make a little video on how I changed the Thrustmaster pedals. Now they are, as you would say, excellent. I fixed the acceleration and the clutch. Well, the acceleration now, just like you in the car, the faster you go, it's harder to push down on the gas. As you go faster, you got to push on the gas a little bit more to give it. So I didn't change the Thrustmaster pedals to do that, fit that same type of feeling in the car. Excellent. Thrustmaster, I see a lot of people made videos on the Thrustmaster. I made one. But I want to say I am the only one who basically told Thrustmaster what the price should be. Being that I am still in the family, if you check out the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. That you listen to somebody who still rocks Thrustmaster, who still rocks your product, even though they may be a small time person compared to some of the big time. I feel thankful that you guys, a lot of people didn't talk about the price. I came right out and told you what the price should be. $200. You done made us wait this long. You couldn't have charged more than $200 just because of making us wait this long. So I want to thank Thrustmaster for at least, even though you may not say it, for at least taking a look and saying that guy had the right price for what we need out here to come out. $200. Now, if you go to Thrustmaster, they sold out, so everybody's getting another of the load sale. Great, but I got a little video I'll make maybe another time, show you how I changed up the Thrustmaster to make them just like when you're in the car. So to me, I didn't try the Fanatic. These are at the top of the line now by just changing that little mod and making them that way. But that's for another day, another topic. Today we're talking about the good old jet seat and why you should get the jet seat. And just those are just some added things, like I said. And this will just be part one of the jet seat. I'll put part two and I'll show you in races on how the jet seat under pressure, how it could make it added, help you add it out, can get you that fifth place. You trying to get on the podium, can try to get you that fifth place, can get you a win, can maybe put the pressure on somebody else that maybe maybe he putting the pressure on you, and you trying not to make the mistake to and be able to hold on. These are all things where the jet seat comes into great. And I'll put some videos up and show you that. That'll be part two, and then part three, we'll get out here and we'll jump on the stream, and we'll jump in the jet seat and let everybody see firsthand on how it goes and what it feels like, and just me out there driving the jet seat. These are more things to come. But it's your boy Antonio Anderson. Please subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys out there. Later.